YouTube is Brian Phillips. Why are we filming this plane? We just did it. It's a new release. It's the SNJ-5, or some people like to call this the AT-6, depending on if it is painted in Navy versus Marines or whatever. So we're gonna fly it, but we wanna show you something new and exciting. So behind me, you can see we don't have 3-inch clean anymore. Thank God, it's finally paved. And yes, we've been working on this as part of the damn runway all summer long, and the culmination has finally happened. No, we can't drive on it yet until next week, and we can't bring a big truck across it for another week after that. But it's poured, and it's super exciting because it's the beginning of the longer runway, which is super exciting. So I'm just gonna back taxi all the way back with some reverse thrust because I have to now. Camera crew, come with me. So as we go to the middle of the intersection, we're gonna show you this, okay? So this is the intersection that's gonna eventually be, camera crew, the damn runway, okay? So you guys will notice it's not at a 90-degree angle from the main runway. That's because we are trying to hit prevailing winds and a giant structure called the dam, hence the damn runway. Camera crew is standing in a turnaround, which looks mysteriously like an intersection at an airport. But I guess you have to use your imagination. Obviously, there's some finished grade that's left here and there and there. Probably a little bit more there than we intended.
Yeah,
as you'll see over the next few months. But we're hoping to get that extended out to where we cut the hill to make the damn runway happen. Oh, and there's also a few more piles of material down there and some lumber and trusses and all sorts of stuff. So the building that was supposed to be done in July, they're maybe thinking about getting started on it in November. So in the meantime, we're gonna film from an all new location here. Okay. We have probably never filmed from this spot in the turnaround here. And yes, you could technically take this plane off in any one of these individual chunks, but we wanted to have a super, super long runway so that we could take off planes that direction. But I don't think we're probably gonna land here. We're probably gonna overfly this, and this would be a place where a visitor could park. And so I'm gonna see if I can stop. We got a little bit of hill action going on. Okay, all right, here we go. So let's see if we need the runway. Here we go. I'm gonna try to drag it out, guys, so that it, whoa, whoa, whoa. Dang it, we don't need that runway that long.
Take it out.
Oh man, I misjudged that slightly by like 3.5 times. So this, of course, being the SNJ-5, is absolutely gorgeous, but you guys don't get to see it in this particular position on the property. And so obviously you've been listening to us talking about this aerodrome and what we've been doing to kind of get it ready over the course of the last few years. You've watched us build our lives out here, and it's been super fun to share it with you. But obviously there is always a reason for what we've been doing. And this plane is obviously not going to be representative of why we would need a longer runway, but it still gives you a beautiful view of exactly what we've built here. And so that's why we're doing it this way. Go around the windsock there. We used to have some power lines we flew under on a routine basis, and they're obviously gone now. We paid to have those buried here. And ironically, that was quite a bit more expensive than this runway. Dang it. Okay, so real quick, just wanted to point out the fact that that is a piece of rebar, and foam plus rebar equals foam loses. So if you guys are wondering, yes, the foam lost that challenge, as you can see. Good Lord.
Ouch.
I'm gonna take and hammer that thing in like immediately.
Yeah.
So we'll keep flying. This thing will be totally fine, but we just wanted to show you this runway. The project is coming along. It's slower, it's more tedious, it's incredibly more expensive than we were hoping, and yet we're still able to do it. We're gonna come over here this time and give you guys just kind of a different angle. We're not sure exactly how all this is gonna go, but we're gonna go ahead and take off. Not backward. Okay, find a spot. So as you can see, The SNJ-5 is an awesome plane. I really enjoy this plane. I enjoyed the original one, and I enjoy this one. It's no exception. But just imagine if this were a jet, we would have so much more room. And of course, I've decided that I would try to run into pieces of rebar, the one piece of rebar. We'll have to thank the builder for leaving that high.
They had a bulge there, so they had to add it.
Oh, good Lord. There's always an excuse. Trying to hit it again. So as you guys can see, the runway is going to be pretty close to that tree line. But we've almost hit another stake too. Jeez. What are you doing? You see the cat? Mm-hmm. The cat decided he wanted to come hang out with us. But we're going to have different angles, different vantage points, and you can see the tractor through the way. That might actually be a truck. But we're always trying to explore new, amazing angles, vantage points, and beauty as we enjoy this wonderful, fulfilling, and definitely not addictive hobby. It's gonna be so much fun, guys. The full-scale airplanes, all the stuff that's coming. It's coming soon, and we can't wait to share it with you. And so as we are somewhat distracted by the construction phases in this aerodrome, we just want to let you guys know that we really appreciate you being here with us and enjoying all these years of RC experience here on Brian Phillips RC. We know that you can go to about 500 places to get your RC advice, and yet you still choose to come back time and time again. And I don't know if you guys are seeing just how gorgeous that line is, but it is the first time I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
We saved this so that we could share it with you, the audience, because in one way or another, you helped to produce all this stuff. So keep helping produce it, because the payments are going to be going for a long, long, long time. Now I'm going to go and show you guys a slow pass here all the way down the runway. This is the dam runway. Of course, it goes over the dam, goes to the crest of that hill and stops. Let me just show you a nice slow pass, okay? So our builder made a decision about the slope here, and it was a little bit less steep to grade than we expected. We'll do that again the other way. 4 steps to your left, please. Thank you. Good job. Right there. Beautiful. Oh man, that's gorgeous, guys. But as you can see right there, it's going to be quite the drop off, and we'll give you guys a shot of it here in a minute when we're done flying this beautiful plane. Did you hear that bird?
Those are kids.
Oh, it's kids?
Yeah.
But at some point, the runway may extend that direction too, just a little bit.
It feels long to me.
Well, that's all that really matters.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it is a long ways. It's a long straightaway.
Yeah.
And if you guys didn't already know it, that tree line back there is ours too, all the way back, and that's about 1/3 the distance of the property. So just not having trees immediately on the end of the runway is gonna do wonders for what we can do, what types of planes will fit into this arena. We've always flown in tight quarters, and so it's kind of freaky-d for me to have room like this. It's weird to have so much space, but also a different vantage point always changes the flight performance, because you can really push the envelope if you're flying in a different orientation here inside. But we just finally got that cherry move too, which is ironic, because that cherry that I would normally overfly at the end of that runway it's now on the other side. And it's kind of defoliated right now, so you can't tell. But we could point it out here in a minute.
I just feel like you're a long ways from the road. Like this seems really far down here.
It's awesome, actually.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But the junk pile is in a totally different spot. The tree line's gonna sneak up on me. And that's the thing is, guys, when you fly in tighter quarters, you always have to kind of reassess and assess your flight performance and your expectations of how tight you can fly before you have tip stalls and things like that. And so just remember, when you really push the envelope on where you fly, you got to be kind of careful, because the next thing you know, you're going to hit some metal rod.
The one that's there.
Or a junk pile. And by the way, that junk pile, it's going to go away too.
Yay.
The junk pile is going to be behind our building, which is going to be super exciting. And it's going to go about, if I were dropping a bomb from this plane right now, it'd be going right, phew, bombs away, straight down from where I was. So we'll still be able to make it out, right?
Right. Yeah. Less in the summer.
Dirty past now. But guys, just imagine crosswind strips, full scale capable-ish, depending on how small your plane is. It's just gonna be so much fun. And it already is, guys. It really already is. It already is amazing. So get out there and live your dreams, people. We say it sometimes, but we really do mean it. RC is a way of life. Radio-controlled airplanes. It's a way of life, guys. Live it. Live it to its fullest. And so we hope we can encourage you just in a little bit every time you see one of our videos, whether it's encouraging you by you being able to say, I would never crash into that pole, or something as simple as, I can never fly that plane, but we show you you can. That's what we're aiming to do. That and land on this now super short runway. I thought maybe I was watching a Snoop Dogg video with all that hydros on this thing. That was super demoralizing that I hit that spot on the wing. I'm sure I can fix it, guys. But at the end of the day, you know, sometimes you have crashes like that. And it's a little annoying because it's like literally the one pole. All these are just little flags. Yeah. Look, show them. There's like no other spots that are raised.
Everything else got set in before it got
poured.
So
you might as well go over there where you're walking and show the people, this is what is our temporary transition. This was supposed to go to grade. Well, we didn't quite make it to grade, and this is still pretty steep. But if we can fill between here and those flags, the flags being the midway point between the transition, imagine a bridge from here to there and perfectly flat or near perfectly flat, then that takes the undulation out of the runway. So it'll make for a really nice runway. And it'll also slow us down when we go up or when we go up before we run off a runway. Whereas here, we grade down and we grade down. So it's the crest of a hill versus the bottom of a valley, if you want to call it that. So we're gonna have kind of the best of both worlds, and we're also gonna have a crosswind approach and a really nice corridor, and a really nice corridor, and then a pretty nice corridor, and then sort of a dead end. Right. So it's gonna really change what we can do. And we're super excited to bring this to you all in real life here on Brian Phillips RC, because this hobby is immersive and excellent. It's difficult, it's challenging, it's expensive at times. You can really make it as expensive as you want. I can tell you how to do that. But when that building's done, it's gonna really open the doors even more. Yeah. So it's all happening right now. It's just taking a lot longer than we expected. So when we come in here and we say, hey, guess what we're doing next? And we're like, he'll be here next week. Then 14 months later, there's a pond.
Yeah.
that's kind of the same scenario, except the pond was ludicrous. This building should be done probably in a few days when they get started, because they have most of the materials there and it's like right there on the cusp. So in the meantime, if you guys are curious what's going on with the aerodrome, we wanted to give you a little bit of an abatement to the curiosity by showing you where we are right now, which is not as far as we wanted to be, but further than we could be.
Yeah.
And we still managed to spend a ton of money doing it. So if you guys want to help out, the only way we know to ask you to do that. Did you just have a mosquito laying on you?
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, this is not mosquito time. Any mosquitoes still alive are zombies.
Yeah.
If you want to help support Brian Phillips RC, the best thing you can do, buy planes, buy helicopters, buy chargers, transmitters, whatever it happens to be that we're showing on our channel from the links in the video description below. It's the easiest way. Obviously, watching the videos, smashing the like button, sharing them with your friends, sharing the joy of the hobby. That's how you can help support Brian Phillips RC and these crazy large capital projects that we're working on right now that are admittedly and kind of draining because they're huge. But it's also going to be so dang cool, and I can't wait to be sharing them when it's not getting dark closer and closer and closer to the winter solstice here in central Iowa. Okay, because it's gonna be dark in like just a few minutes. Ugh, puke.
Yeah.
So if you guys are in the same boat, leave us a comment down below, smash the like button, and if you want to support us in other ways, we have Patreon for monthly support, YouTube members for monthly support. We're like over 100 supporters now, which is pretty cool.
Just on YouTube members.
Just told us. So thanks for being members. And super thanks if you want to do that, as well as PayPal. But at the end of the day, we still firmly believe, and we say this every time we list off those four, the best way to support Brian Phillips RC is get one of these planes, enjoy it, get off the fence, get out of the chair, and into the air. And no, you don't have to build 2 strips or even 1 to do this. A lot of people fly in a lot of really awesome places, and we've enjoyed a few of them over the years. And so we hope you can connect with the right place that's going to meet your fancy. And by the way, this is a pretty small strip still. Yeah. Okay, so I am going to measure it out, and then we'll report back exactly what the length is to the turn, which comes over the crest of that hill. So keep in mind, the other thing too, if you ever do decide to build an aerodrome, just remember, if you think you can get 2 acres and do it, it better be flat and there better be nothing around.
Yeah, and you might not need a house.
Yeah, and no house, no septic tank, no septic system, none of that stuff.
Yeah, no trees.
So it goes really quick. Yeah. 10.38 acres here, 12.46 there, 1.1 over there.
Yeah.
So 24 acres, just under. And it eats up so fast. It's incredible. But I would have it any other way except bigger.
Right.
And I would definitely have it that way. So I can appreciate people that want to have hundreds and hundreds of acres after having moved from the city to the country. It's very expensive to be in the country. And so a little bit more land, it's still expensive. So maybe someday we'll move to that.
What's a few more 100 acres?
Yeah, what's a few more 100 acres to mow? So guys, here on Brian Phillips RC, we try to give you the full truth, nothing but the truth, so help us God. And part of the way we do that is by sharing this very real experience. And as you can see, it is very really happening. And so when we say it on this channel, we do it. And so with your viewership and your audience, we are able to keep up the nonsense. So please don't abandon me now, please.
Me or them?
Me. Because I love doing this. But at the end of the day, in spring, when the building's done, maybe we'll have this extended a little bit longer. Stage 2 will include finishing the paving project on this. And that might be asphalt, it might be concrete, we're not sure yet. Kind of depends on how everything costs by the time we're ready for it.
Yep.
But it is going to be something else. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. So much more right around the corner from Brian Phillips RC.